Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be making a video on that pesky little thing that quite a few of us have or will have in the future, and that is Hecs debt. Now before I get into the video guys, make sure you subscribe below and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. I make weekly videos on everything to do with your money, so if you're interested in learning more about that, make sure you stick around. Okay, so Hecs. It's actually pretty confusing, and even Google struggles to give you a straight answer, and that's a problem. So I've essentially just taken all of this information, I've chewed it up, and now I'm spitting it out onto you guys. You're welcome. To put it really simply, the Higher Education Contribution Scheme, or Hecs as we know it, is a loan system that Aussies use to get themselves to university. But it's a little bit deeper than that. So when you take out a Hecs loan, this is essentially what happens. The government pays your course fees directly to the university, and then it is your job to pay the government back. So if your course fees were $10,000 for the year, the government has now given you a loan for $10,000, which means you are now in debt to them. Now it's important to remember that a Hecs loan isn't like your regular car loan or mortgage in which you're charged interest. Hecs loans are interest free, but they are indexed with CPI. What the heck does that actually mean? Good question. CPI, or the Consumer Price Index, is a percentage figure that represents how much the cost of living has changed. The government takes things like food, clothes, medical expenses, education, and looks at how much those costs have risen or fallen in recent times. Right now I believe it's at about 1.9%, but we're just going to say it's 2% for the sake of this video. This means that on the 1st of June every year, your Hecs debt has an extra percentage added to it. Meaning if you have a $30,000 loan and CPI is 2%, they will add $600 to your loan, bringing it up to $30,600. Why do they do this? Well, the amount of lollies you can buy for $1 today is a lot less than what your grandparents could have bought when they were kids, essentially meaning that money loses its value over time. If Hecs wasn't indexed with CPI, it would essentially mean that your loan amount is becoming cheaper and cheaper every year. And unfortunately, the government do not want that to happen, so we've got to keep up. Anyway, back into it. The government understands that getting a degree doesn't necessarily guarantee you a high-paying job straight out of university. So fortunately, they're not going to make you start paying that debt back until you earn a certain amount of money. As it stands, you'll need to start paying that loan back once you're earning over $51,956 per year. Let's say Blake just got a job as an English teacher earning $60,000 per year. According to the threshold rates, this means he'll have to pay 4% of his income towards his Hecs debt every year. His Hecs debt is sitting at $25,000. So this means in his first year, he'll pay $2,400 off his Hecs loan. When he started his new job, he ticked a box on a form to confirm that he does have a Hecs debt. To save him from having to remember to pay his Hecs debt, his employer just takes out a little bit extra money from his pay every fortnight, just like they do with his tax. For Blake, this is around $40 a fortnight. Blake doesn't even notice this happening, as it was taken before any money actually got put into his bank account. Now this isn't the only way you can pay back your Hecs debt. On top of the minimum requirement, you can make voluntary payments towards your loan at any time. There's more information about this on the ATO website, so I'll link that down below. If you want me to make a video on the pros and cons of paying extra towards your Hecs, leave a comment down below and I'll make sure I do that. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like and comment if this was useful to you. If you have any other questions to do with money or Hecs or anything like that, please let me know. You can either comment, message me on my Facebook or Instagram. Either way is fine and I'd be more than happy to make a video. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.